Okay, I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, right here on Illuminati Radio Podcast Show. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button. Turn on your notifications so you get the notification every time we drop this breaking news on you. And don't forget, people, if you want to support this podcast, you want to, you know what I'm saying, support as a Cash App, $ Illuminati Radio Fund. That's Cash App, the $ Illuminati Radio FUND. So, let me tell you something. Because, see, it's going to come on and on and on. And, you know what I'm saying? And this is mostly targeting the black people. You know what I'm saying? The Puerto Ricans, the Negroes, the Haitians, the Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? The 12 tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel is mostly this versus battle is targeting. You don't see Garth Brooks and Dolly Parton versus battle, do you? No, you don't. You do. Do you see Garth Brooks and Dolly Parton or Garth Brooks and Miley Cyrus' father? Do you see a versus battle on that? How about Axl Rose and John Bon Jovi? How about a versus battle on that? You don't see it, do you? You know what I'm saying? How about, let's see, what other type of music is there? You know what I'm saying? There is no other type of music, you know what I'm saying? You don't see no country music versus battles. No rock and roll versus battles. Okay, let's go back into the comedy sector. You don't see Jimmy Fallon versus you know what I'm saying? Come on, you know what you get my picture here. You see what this is targeting, right? The same way Christmas time. Who is the majority of people that the elites need to celebrate Christmas? Because who are the majority of people that are religious people by nature? By nature, who is the majority people? Now, I know a lot of people saying, well, why are you going this way? What does this got to do with Katt Williams? And what does this got to do with Katt Williams and Kevin Hart? It got everything to do with Katt Williams and Kevin Hart. And it got everything to do with the versus battle. It got everything to do with all of that. Because this is a changing of the time. A changing of the time. You know what I'm saying? No more do we, you know what I'm saying, go to church praying to white Jesus. We don't do that no more. Because we are woken up. It's the same reason why the pandemic, the year 2020 started the versus battle. They had this in plan. This was all in plan to get you to worship Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Who, when you was celebrating Christmas, what were you worshiping? Jesus. Who is Jesus? Nimrod. Easter. You are still worshiping Jesus. But who is Jesus? Nimrod. You see what I'm saying? All of this, you know what I'm saying? You may look at it as entertainment and you want to see Katt Williams go head to head with, you know what I'm saying? That's what the elites do. That's why it says in Psalm chapter 83, they have taken crafty counsel against our hidden one. Do you know what crafty counsel means? Crafty counsel means, you know what I'm saying, coming together in a board meeting, figuring out how to sneakily mislead you and get you to fall prey and worship a fallen God. It's very easy. Because the number one commandment, the first and foremost commandment that we got to follow is, thou shalt not have no other God before me. Do you know why the pandemic started in the beginning, in the first place? The reason why this fake coronavirus thing started in the first place, because this is the year 2020 started. You know what I'm saying? They had to shut down the whole earth. Literally the whole earth had to be shut down and put on quarantine and 6 feet of separation and all of that. Why? Because the 12 tribes of Israel is waking up. And if the 12 tribes of Israel is waking up, and we are all finding out who we are, then those people that is walking around that was pretending to be us for so many years now got to admit to who they are. Because if we are the real Jews, then the fake people got to, be questioned of who the hell they are. So before that happens, they will rock us back to sleep with these vaccines. They will push while you entertain with celebrating a spiritual representation of Jesus all over again through the versus battle. Because look at how it's spelled. Versus. V-E-R-Z-U-S. Z-U-Z. Another word of versus. Another word for Jesus. The same way you have the Zeus network. That's a brand new network, right? Zeus. Can you imagine? I mean, do you just wake up and say, you know what? I'm going to start me a television network. I'm going to call it the Zeus network. They don't just come out like that. Zeus is what? Hey, Zeus. Another word for Jesus. What's another word for Jesus? It is Nimrod. You know what I'm saying? And they know that you don't celebrate Christmas no more. They know you don't worship. You found out the truth. So to get you to continuously to pour your energy into Nimrod, aka Jesus, is through the versus battles. And how do they get you to do that? Through these satanic scumbags who pass their soul through the fire of Moloch, which is these celebrities, to get you distracted. Now they got, Katt Williams and Kevin Hart. Katt Williams used to be something. He used to be a real, a real renegade. Oh, I thought. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of you all was fooled as well. A lot of you all was fooled into thinking Katt Williams did not sell his soul. But you remember when Katt Williams was telling you about him going into those mansion parties? Well, you're not invited into a mansion party unless you done, got sodomized. Unless you done sucked the dick. You know what I'm saying? You're not going, if you're not with the same things that they do, they're not going to let you nowhere near a mansion party. They're not going to give you an invitation. So we know that Katt Williams was at a mansion party. He got an invitation to go to a mansion party. Do you think these top level celebrities is going to allow you, not being with what they do, they're going to allow you to see what it is they do if you're not in it? The same way if you're the mafia. The mafia is not going to let an outsider in to their operations if you're a damn outsider. It's the same damn thing, people. So when I heard about this damn versus battle with them Katt Williams and Kevin Hart, another distraction. You're gonna have a whole lot of Negroes distracted by, and they're gonna, and at the same time they're distracted, they're gonna be pouring their energy into that name versus Zeus. Who the one that made versus big? It wasn't the country singers. It wasn't the rock and rollers. It was you Negroes. You see? And Psalms 83 says they have taken crafty counsel against thy hidden ones. It says, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel will be no more in remembrance. You got to understand what's going on here. I know some of you may say, well, it's just entertainment. Well, you can find another way to entertain yourself than to listen and to be, distracted by these satanic scumbags. I used to be interested in it. I used to, tune into Katt Williams. Katt Williams was a funny dude. And plus, when I used to be tuned into Katt Williams, I thought that he was against the system. But then I used my common sense and I did my research. I said, wait a minute. Ain't nobody gonna be able to see what you are able to see, and you gonna sit there and talk against it. Either you gonna be killed or you gonna be, you know what I'm saying, killed. That's it. So for you to even know this, for you to even know, you know what I'm saying, who's gay, who's the gay ones that's portraying to be straight, for you to even know things like that, for you to even know things like that, you had to have a finger rubbed in your booty too. So Katt Williams, congratulations. You just let us know that, you know what I'm saying, you took the bag and you get your booty tampered with too. You've been sodomized as well. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So what you guys think, you know what I'm saying, this damn versus battle. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour. Right here on Illuminati Radio Podcast. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you are new to this channel, this page, this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button. Turn on your notifications so you can be notified every time we drop this breaking news on you. And don't forget, people, if you want to support this ministry, you want to support this podcast, it's very easy. The Cash App donation tag is $ Illuminati Radio Fund. That's $ Illuminati Radio FUND. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.